What up, YouTube? So today is going to be part 7 of the Honda Civic k20a2 California State Bar, and today we're going to be installing our power steering relocator kit. So this is the actual relocator kit, and then this is the actual kit. So there's actually two kits. This is the actual power steering kit, 4K swap, and then since we couldn't actually get the power steering to fit up top, we're gonna have to relocate it. So I told people on the other videos that you can't run power steering, but you can. This is the kit. So this is the plate that's pretty much gonna go on where the old AC bracket goes, and then this is the bracket for the power steering itself. So it's actually adjustable. You can run it up and down depending. They said pretty much if you have like a regular RSX, so in case you have to clear the subframe there, you can go up or you can come down. I'm pretty much just gonna put it where all 4 bolts sit, and then I'll kind of mount it on and see if it's gonna perfectly clear right there. If it is, then I can install it, put some Loctite on these bolts because this is aluminum, so vibrations will break it loose. These are all the bolts that we're gonna have to use, and then these are the adapters. So they come with 2 for 0506 is a different pump, so they have the adapter and the fittings for that. But yeah, so this is gonna be the little cooler, the reservoir, and then we have all our fittings as well. So, and then it comes with the line. I'm not sure if what line we're gonna be using, so I'm gonna go ahead and start getting everything prepared and kind of spread everything out, and then we'll come back and see how we're actually gonna install this kit and see what lines I'm actually gonna use, because I'm not sure if I should use this one that came with the actual kit or this one, which is kind of more tucked, which is actually a little better. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting this thing ready, and then we'll come back. Alright, so we're back now, and I got pretty much everything situated on how to run it. So I start with the power steering pump. So this is the actual k-tuned relocator kit part. This kit is actually hybrid and k-tuned. So as far as let's see, this right here is gonna be k-tuned. This is k-tuned, and then the hybrid racing is just like the reservoir, this hose, this little cooler, and a couple other lines and adapter fittings that came off of this. So I got those 2 on there so far. And then, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this line back on. This is gonna be our return line, and then this is gonna be fed to the cooler, and then the cooler will go back and feed to the rack and pinion, which would be this right here. So that'll be run like that, and then this major line that goes to the reserve is gonna go to the pump, which I added this on here from the kit. And then they give you this to kind of just hold it down, and you put a little bolt, and that's it. We tighten that down. Other than that, it's pretty simple installation. I'm going to be using this line instead of the other line that they gave us. So I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning this pump up, and then we're going to go ahead and start installing the brackets. These are the little spacers they give you as well to go on the outside of the pump. Pump's gonna go like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and start Loctiting this down, putting the bracket on, and then we'll start installing the power steering pump, and then we'll also start getting to the other lines and getting this thing completely installed. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this bracket and pump installed, and we'll come back. Alright, so I have the power steering installed with our high pressure line, and this is how it looks so far. So it's relocated now, And I got my reservoir slightly on here just to make sure we're gonna run our lines to. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and start running the main line from here to right here, and then we're gonna run this to the actual rack and pinion, and then the other side we're gonna install the reservoir as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this mounted up somewhere around probably here, and then that should pretty much be the end of the power steering. I'll probably cut this video short because I really just wanted this to be about power steering since there's not too many videos out there. So I also went ahead and blocked this one, so they give you an adapter and a blocker to block it, so this one's not being used. And this one we're just going to use the stock factory one and run that to their cooler, and that should pretty much be it. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out and then we'll come back. Alright, so we're back now, and we have our lower hose connected to our reservoir connected to our cooler, and our cooler connected back to the rack and pinion. I just gotta go to the store and buy some clamps, but that's pretty much it. So that is how you install power steering on a K-Swap EG. And like I said, I'll go through it again. So we got the top flowing to the top, which is going to flow down, cool itself, come back, insert into the rack. Our high pressure line, our other line that's blocked off for the kit, and I ran the line through here, through the front, and that's it. That's pretty much how you install the k-tuned relocator kit with, I guess, just hybrid racing cooler, and I use their main line. The other one just relocates it to the other side, so it's kind of for RSX basically. But either way, I think without the cooler it would still run good, but I used it anyway since we have it. Next video we'll be getting on to our shift linkage, our hybrid racing shifter. We'll probably install the intake. We're gonna have to order a new radiator, half size now, because the power steering is actually in the way of the full size. So we're gonna have to order that with the slim fan. We're also gonna be redoing the exhaust. This cat converter is illegal. It was actually a fake cat, so we're gonna have to redo that as well. We'll be finishing our heater hoses and installing our axles and half shaft. And then after that, the next video I'll go over all the wiring at once, and we should be able to get the car started after that. Also got to figure out what belt I'm going to be running now, so I'll get you that information as well. Next video I'll be also working on the H22 hatch, so that'll probably be my next video. If you guys haven't been watching, you can check that video out as well. If you haven't, like, share, subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys think. Stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next video.